Hello guys, welcome back to Starbase. So today's video, I'm not doing anything major, I'm just showing off some future designs and a little bit of the cargo event we just had, because we're going to get one or two more of those before the next tournament as well, which will be fun. And yeah, it's just been a while since I made a video, and I don't really have anything major going on right now, and I just thought of making a video randomly, spontaneously. And the video you see in the background right now, so that was me and a friend who just got into the game recently, and he's been really enjoying it. He's been enjoying station building, which has gotten me to build the station for the first time after 2,000 hours of not doing a station, and that's also motivated me to build a ground mining ship, which I'll show you later, which I've made a start on already. And yeah, we just had a good laugh messing around at the cargo events. I showed him PvP for the first time because he's never done that before. So here's just a little bit of footage of how that went down. Okay, we'll get this guy. Okay, got him. Oh, he's got a tripod. Yeah, he's got a guy on the back shooting a tripod at us.
Yeah.
Oh, there's more. Well, it's a bit laggy.
Yeah, it is. I'll probably jump off next time we go down near those boxes, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna swoop
I'll
down
probably
low
get killed
now.
anyway, but you know.
Okay, you can jump off now. I'll swoop him down. Good.
I'm off.
Good. Okay, he on the ground.
It's all right.
What?
Oh, I've got my ammo back. How else can that be?
You're just flying around the place. What is going on?
Feel like a fly.
Alright, we'll try again. Okay, I'm going back down. Oh, there
It's
you
weird,
are.
isn't it? I can't. Oh, fucking hell.
Alright, we'll go down.
And I'll jump. Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm coming down as well now. I'm just going to slowly land here. See if we can get some of that cargo. Okay, I'm down.
Oh, shit. On now.
Ah, got killed. Someone shooting at me. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm shooting them now.
Only getting plutonium so far.
Check that out, man. Go to the base there. Enough of that.
Yeah.
It is expensive though. You do get good money for it, but it's not as good as that other stuff, man.
Yeah. I'll have a look at the purple crate. Oh, there's a guy up there. Ah. Yeah, my sniper rifle was a bit bugged. I kept zooming out all the time and I couldn't really aim.
Yeah.
So that was it for the event for me. I had several attempts at going onto the ground and trying to secure some of that loot. I did get a tiny bit of plutonium, but not really much for me really, and I did lose quite a few of my tiny micro fighters just messing around, but it was all fun. That's what they're for. They're throwaway ships that I can just throw into the fray and just have a bit of fun with. I didn't use any big ships today. I didn't want to bully anybody. Maybe next time I'll make a battleship for this event, who knows, or some sort of convoy train or something, I don't know. My friend, on the other hand, he was very lucky. He actually got some Targium, which was pretty good for his first try, so it was a really fun event. We had a laugh, and now onto the designs. So I haven't finished an interesting ship in a while, so I thought I'd just show you several projects I've just been working on. So first up, we got this ground mining ship. This will be my first ground miner, and it's probably the most serious I'll ever get with a mining ship, because I don't normally build mining ships. And there are plenty of good sellers on the Starbase Discord that you can actually buy a good mining ship from. I know one of them, and they've already made drills and things as well, but you know, I like to make my own ships. I like to do everything myself, and yeah, I'm also a cheap person. I like to build cheap ships. So this is a mining drill. It can rotate fully, and it can also open and close with, because all the mining lasers sit on top of hinges. And yeah, it's going to be able to drill a hole and expand the hole and close the hole, so the ship can go straight through the hole in the ground potentially. And as usual, I have one of my rotating cockpits on the top. I just kind of use this as a staple now for any big ship. I just put this on the top, and that will provide defense, so I can look behind myself, shoot any pursuers while I'm flying forward. And it's not really meant for it's not like a tournament thing or anything, you know, this is just for small pursuers. You know, if I get targeted by a battleship or a really serious PvP ship, then this isn't going to help much. But it's good to have a little bit of defense on your mining ships, so that's what that's there for. And then I've got the whole generator array in the center of the ship, which is actually just like the one I provided in the free blueprint a while ago, but I've just expanded it so it's 3 generators per chamber on the cylinders, and every single generator has an enhancer, and I have 2 of these in the ship, and overall this provides almost as much power as 3 large generators, but it doesn't take quite as much room. And the good news is it's cheap because it's all tier 2. And you know, I like to build cheap ships. I don't like the large generator cost of so much ore and yibrum. You know, that can cost you 10 million just to have one large generator on your ship, or it could be like 1 million for all the tier 2 generators I have here. And next up, I've just been working on upgrading old designs. So this is the same turret that I just showed you on the other ship there. My latest turning cockpit, which I've been using that as a template for new turrets and things. And I've just been upgrading it and changing it a bit, and I found a new method of condensing turrets. So if you look inside here, I know it's all just gobbledygook for most of you, but I found a way of basically condensing the turrets so that they're a lot shorter. And the reason I was looking for a way to do this is because I was a bit pissed off that I couldn't use my any of my inventions or my turrets in the last tournament, even though I made a nice ship and it was fun and I enjoyed it. Because of the low weight limits, it's very hard to fit any of my inventions into any of the tournaments that we have. And the tournaments are really fun because, you know, you get to compete against other people's designs, and it's a really good chance to just show off what I can do. And but yeah, I'm convinced that this time, no matter what the weight limit is, I am definitely going to be able to fit at least 1 turret onto my ship, even if the whole ship itself has to be a turret, because I found a way of condensing it further. And since doing the PvP tournaments, I have also changed the armor. The armor is a lot heavier, and it's made from lots of smaller wedges like this, because wedges and pointed out glass, lots of layers of glass pointed outwards, and wedges like this, they seem to block rail cannons better, and certain weapons like plasmas. When it comes to small arms fire, like just laser guns and auto cannons, big flat plates will block that just fine. But when it comes to rail cannon shots, you really need to have pointed out armor, like spiky armor, because for some reason that seems to block rail cannons and plasmas better, because rail cannon shots, they do a lot of piercing damage. They can just pierce straight through a big flat plate, even if the flat plate has a lot of HP. But if you put like if it has to pass through a very long, thin, weak plate, that will actually block a lot of damage. So there's different types of damages in this game that I've just been getting familiar with. And the good news is the weight restrictions for the next tournament was announced by Kai today, and it's going to be 6,000 tons for both team members in total. So that's 3,000 tons for me, 3,000 tons for my teammate. So with that in mind, I have an extra 1,000 tons, and I should definitely be able to fit a turret on. And this is my latest ship that is using a turret, so it's not like a moving cockpit, it's just a turret that moves. But it's shorter than ever before, using that new method that I showed earlier. I've condensed it so it's merged with the ship. It's as tight as it's going to get, and with this I can keep the ship under 3,000 tons while being able to use the turret. So the upside to this is I will have accurate mouse aim if the inertia isn't too strong, because I'm going to be on a fast small ship, so the turret will have some inertia problems, I'm sure. And then the downside is because the turret takes so much space of the ship and weight as well, there's a lot of empty space in there, being used by turntables that could be better off used by generators and other things. So as a result, this ship will probably not be as powerful as other ships in the next tournament. But that's the price to pay for squeezing a turret on top, and I will have better aim if this works out, and I will have my own advantage of being able to aim separately from the ship. So it's going to be fun. It's an experiment, we'll see how it goes, and we might shock some people next time. And I've still got 3 or 4 weeks to iron this out or make a whole new ship if I have enough time, so there's still plenty of time to test things out. So that's it. Thanks for checking my latest designs, and as a thank you gift for Christmas I will give away this microfighter. This is just something I made, my first completed microfighter, because I don't make small ships very often, and it does steer a bit too sharp, it's hard to steer, but it has 2 guns, it's very small, and it's just for jumping into the action, just having a bit of fun quickly, and then hopping back out. So yeah, it's all tier 1 as well, so it's pretty cheap. The most expensive part is the weapons, so the ship costs about 300,000, and that's mostly just because of the guns on the sides. And if you want to enter the ship, you need to fly over. There's a tiny gap between the window and the 2 handle doors there. For some reason I can't open the handles here, even though I do have a button inside, so if I go into the seat here, I can press the exit and I can open the doors. So that's it. I'll leave the blueprint for this ship in the description. You can also just take away the weapons and just use this as a transport ship if you wanted to, or just do whatever you want with it. Okay, so that's it from me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.